Hey there, folks. Chuck here. And, yeah. Whoa. This is a little special tonight. You can barely see it because this thing is huge. But this is a Coca-Cola tin. And inside this Coca-Cola tin is over 20 pounds of die-cast cars. I have not looked in it. I have no idea what's in here. But my brother Justin, who you know as the graphics mind behind this channel, who did the logo and all of the various and sundry bits of this channel that look good, he has sent home with my parents, who visited him while they were up in Tennessee, this tin, and it is full of new and used die-casts that he has found and thought I could use, which was a very wonderful gesture of him. So I am eager to see what's inside this tin, and the tin itself is cool enough. So join me, won't you, as I crack open this vault. And I weighed it beforehand, and this thing weighs over 20 pounds. So it's like 21 and change. So there's close to 20 pounds of Hot Wheels cars in here, or I should say die-cast cars. So let's see what we got. Oh boy, we're starting off with a bang. Look at that. Wow. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, let's see what we got here. Wow. 1971 Dodge Charger from M2. That is super cool. 446 pack. This is one I don't have. Actually, that is awesome. Wow, like I said, we're starting things off right here. This is incredible. This is one I didn't even know existed. 59 El Camino Hot Wheels car. I mean, I knew the car existed, but I did not know Hot Wheels did this particular casting. That is incredible. This one, like the one that Cole sent me, is the rubber bands have started to snap on it. So I'll probably take that one out of the case to get the rubber off of the plastic. But that is so cool. What an interesting series, and I don't think they've really done anything quite like that since. Let's see, what's this? There's a tin. Johnny Lightning Collector Club. Whoa. That's neat. 68 Yenko Camaro with a collectible pin. Oh wow, this is... Okay, it's something from Johnny Lightning. Oh, welcome to the Johnny Lightning Collector Club. I think I remember this. Like, I think my brother joined the Johnny Lightning Collector Club way back in the day. I think that's what this is. That is too cool. The certificate of authenticity and everything. Maybe I won't customize that one. At least not yet. Punisher van. This is one of my favorite Hot Wheels castings. It's the Super Van, but modified specifically for the Punisher, which I think is kind of cool because they didn't actually use a just another repurposed casting. Like, they made a unique version of, I mean, an existing casting, but it is unique. So that's very cool. One of my first customs actually was this van, and that was before I even started the channel. So that's very cool. This is the Party Wagon from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the premium version, with the real riders in the opening door. That is super duper cool. And it's one that I thought I had, and I've recently been going through my stuff, and I realized I didn't have it. So that's really awesome. This one, I do remember him telling me a little bit about this one. This one is amazing. This is about as close as we can get to a 64 Plymouth Valiant. It's this 65 Barracuda Dragster that is lined up for it's a setup for the Richard Petty the year that he did drag racing, and it's an interesting and kind of tragic story, but because this is the outlawed one. There was the outlawed one that was wrecked and killed a kid, unfortunately. It really effective petty, and when he brought back the car, he took Outlawed off. And it just said 43 Junior on it. But very interesting, weird, sad part of the story when he took a year off of drag racing. That's very cool. 1993 Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. This is one of those castings that I've been meaning to get and never did. So this is very cool. This is done with the Ford promotion. Like this would have been the car that they mocked up to show off to police precincts to get them to buy the Crown Vic over the Caprice. So let's see, before I get into the mystery things, and there are a lot of them. This is awesome. 1982 Ford Mustang Ssp. David over at Twice Diecast gave me the, I think they're Black Bandit version of this. That is very cool. So, oh man, this is another one that I don't have that I felt bad that I missed. This is the Fuchs P32. It's a 32 Ford done up like a P40 Warhawk. Very cool casting. I like some of the stuff that Fuchs does. I mean, I understand where it comes from and the Boyd Coddington overlap and all that stuff. But this is, I think, my favorite of his. I think he just got everything right on this particular hot rod. Well, holy cow. I'm actually going to take a picture of this because you can't really see it from this angle, but I'm going to snap a pic and show you later. It looks like a bunch of marshmallows in here. That was wild. So, let's see what's in here. Oh, wow. Okay, there's going to be a lot of memory lane in here. Awesome Kong 2. This is one of my favorite castings as a kid. Wow. I haven't seen this guy in a long time. It's a Matchbox. But yeah, this was one of my favorite cars as a kid. I just felt like the casting was, everything about it felt right, even though, you know, the more mature eye sees a lot of stuff wrong with the casting, but, you know, I didn't care. And I thought Awesome Kong was a great color combo. It reminded me of Hulk Hogan, which, you know, every kid growing up in the 80s thought Hulk Hogan was cool. So, oh wow, that's fun. Play art. I was gonna say that looks like a Matchbox, and maybe the casting started life as a Matchbox, but that's a play art. That is super cool. It's got some kind of bug dyed in there. Looks like a little earwig. So, yeah, we'll keep rolling forward here. What else do we got? Ooh. This is the Matchbox Dodge Monaco. Very cool. State Police, and it says Dodge on the side. That's very cool. Love that casting. Oh man, this is another great one. This was an old Corgi, and it's interesting. The Corgi version has rivets front and back, twin rivets front and back, and this one only has 3. But this was the Kojak car, and I guess when Corgi sold the Mattel, they took a couple castings, and this is one of them. That it was a bit long in the tooth when they got it, but they still made it into the 90s. Which I thought was interesting because it's just such an odd malaise car, but I love it. Could never say no to that casting. Oh, that's neat. Old school Johnny Lightning 69 Eliminator 1994 playing Mantis. So yeah, I remember these. I remember kind of looking down on the Johnny Lightnings of the 90s as a kid because I don't know, they were kind of boxy and the details weren't that great, and then all of a sudden they got like really good in the late 90s and early 2000s, and I still really like them. They tend to be a little underscale. This feels like a van. It is a van. Oh, that's fun. This is the Hot Wheels News version of the 77 custom van, plastic top, metal base. It's fun to, through the years, they kind of switched them around. So if you get a metal top with a plastic base, you can flip them around and get a metal car. At least I think you can. I've never tried it. Sometimes you can do that, sometimes you can't with castings. Oh man. I remember seeing this car at Epcot Center at the World of Motion while it was still there. I thought it was just the coolest thing ever. It looked like it could go 500 miles an hour. And, the Oldsmobile Aerotech. I thought that was just the coolest thing. And it was nice that they did the casting relatively straightforward. Looks just like the prototype. Oh, that's fun. Never say no to this one, the CVCC Civic. This was I think 2019 or 2020 it came out. But just a great Malaise background car. I'm going to do a few hero cars, but this is that Golf Safari from Matchbox. I think it's a Mark II Golf. That is a great casting. Love that one. Anything with brush cards I'm pretty down with. Oh, this is nice. It's Hot Wheels Mustang Cobra. The opening deck lid. This was also a Corgi, and you can see the weird rivet patterns on it. And this is, it's one of the castings. There was like this one, the Porsche 911, and the Regal, that they just seemed a little off for Hot Wheels. And then when you find out the story, you're like, oh, that makes sense. So they were never designed by Hot Wheels. There was another one that was like a Mercedes wagon. It was a little funky. This is cool. This is Johnny Lightning. 71 CUDA. This is when they started getting the castings right, but they hadn't switched to doing like all rubber tires. So, but still, you got this really nice detailed engine, full interior, just a really great casting all around. What else we got? Well, this is fun. Audi Quattro with a really fascinating design. Some of these I just love the design, because it was just like I want to go in and ask these people, like, and I'm sure the answer is like just to get a design as quick and cheap as possible. Oh, this is great. But just like never in a million years would I sit down and go, oh, that's the red, yellow, and purple and black with stars and Native American headdress. Why not? This is another one of my favorite castings from fairly recent, the Nissan hard body from Matchbox. Never say no to that casting. This is an old Porsche 944, no name. Looks like it was probably based on a Yacht Ming. But very cool. What else we got? Okay. Cobra 427. That's interesting. It's a no name, but it's a metal car. And it's got like a winged windshield. Like, it's actually pretty well detailed. It looks like a Hot Wheels. It's got the nub like a Hot Wheels interior. It doesn't quite have the same feel as a Hot Wheels. And they had the opening hood on theirs, and it was heavier. And this one's got a suspension, so that's an interesting one. I'm sure Lothar is going to go through here and correct me on everything. That's one of the things that I admire about them, is they've been really good about keeping me honest on going through these old cars. Chevy van, Matchbox, another great casting. Doing my happy car dance over here. Datsun pickup. I think this is the fresh, whatever it's called. Not fresh metal, but you know the one I'm talking about. That's very cool. Love the tampo work on that one. Oh man, yeah, this one was mine. I think I mentioned this one in a previous video, that it was one that came with a sticker pack. Maybe I didn't mention it in a video, but So you ended up with this crazy like Spectra Flame type paint job, and these stickers that you could put everywhere. This isn't a sticker, that's a tampo, but the turbo was a tampo, or was a sticker, and then Cal Custom, and then there was this weird spot up here that was the same size as the license plate, so I put the Surf license plate on it. That is cool. I have not seen this car in probably 25 years, at least. And then I put this Aero one down here. I remember getting this one and actually doing, and it had Real Riders, which was, it was a wild little kind of gimmick that they did for a while there. Oh, I remember this guy too. It's a pullback. Yep. And I was getting cute with the wheels and couldn't get them to get back on, and I tried using model glue to glue them back on. So that's what all that mess is. Oh, memories. Alrighty. What else we got? What else we got? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think it's an 86, might be 88. 86 Monte Carlo. So, just did some decals for one of y'all with a special. I won't say who because I don't remember if they're releasing anything on it or not. But it's a great casting, a relatively new one too, I believe. Let's see. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, this was another one of my favorites as a kid. Nice casting, but no glass. And in Macau, it's got the MC Toy logo on it, and it had a suspension. Yeah, that one was a long-time favorite as a kid. Oh, I think this is actually, no, this isn't. This is the Maisto Porsche 911. This isn't the Corgi Junior Hot Wheels 911. That's very cool. No, the Tall Rider, or the Tall Trider, as I thought it was as a kid, because I thought they were trying to make the T for both. This is a color change car. It turned dark green when you submerged it in cold water, and the yellow stripe stood out, and the dark green disappeared. And that was a favorite of mine as a kid, because back in the day, as a kid, I thought minivans were super cool, and now I'm realizing they are super cool. Enjoy your minivan, people. Don't let people shame you. Alright, what do we got here? Work van, Ford Econoline. This is a Matchbox with the Mission Base Shuttle. Remember when they were looking at that as the potential shuttle replacement design? That is a very cool little bit of Matchbox history there. Oh, that's nice. This is another one that I try to pick up whenever I can. It's the Hot Wheels hard body. It's got this wild engine in the back, but that engine pops out, and most of the bed is there. It's pretty easy to fill in, but it's a very cool casting.